Guys here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode, and yeah, it's happened again in true Silent Service Game and Music fashion. The Russian campaign has been thrown out the window, which is that direction, the direction in which the arm that's up is at, which is my right, but to your viewers is left because of camera flip problems. Do not mind my shirtlessness, it's quite hot here, and I've also had a massive long bus journey home, which also left me quite hot, so... Now, we're not going to be doing artisan ships like we did last time. No. We're just, gonna do regular ships, mostly. Like my preferred French tower. And then put that in close together, have them close together like that, and then two funnels like so. Okay, so semi-oil. Okay, so this thing is going to be standard barbette there, and we will see if there's side-mounted barbettes available, which there is not. But we can do a triple secondary mounting thing at the back there. So, yeah. Now, centerline guns. 13-inch is our best available caliber for us right now, so... First inch, yeah, just keep with the duals. And then secondary guns are going to consist of, on these barbettes, 6-inch. Which they can super fire over each other, it's just that there's the turret in the way. And then 6-inch on the side there. Main guns, wing turrets, twin 13s. Actually, no. We're not going to have wing turrets on this thing. Our secondary battery is just going to consist of 6-inch guns, and we'll have a 6-inch put into the wing turret placement there. So we're essentially carrying a whole bunch of light cruisers on our side. Yeah. Okay. Maybe there might have been a slight bit of a problem with my initial plan. No, impossible. I'm the admiral who doesn't make mistakes. How could there ever be a problem with any of my design? Yeah, there is a bit of a problem with this thing. Massive problem. Fixing massive problem. In way I can possibly fix massive problem. Oh, hello, Robbo. Hello, Finland. South to the front. Fire. That's a first soldier. So we make something sensible this time. Accurate calibers in the game. Sensible. France. Finland. Yeah. Finland isn't new here, Robbo. Since that... the 6-inch are secondary guns. If the 6-inch are going up against larger ships, then we have definitely fucked something up badly. Crap. You know what, despite how hot it is, I am going to put my shirt back on. Make this... God. Why did I even... Well, good thing then I had the face cam adjusted upward. Oh, Condorcet! I could name this Condorcet. Well, actually, if I name this Condorcet, then you're being the admiral of this ship, so then you don't... You're the one who gets blamed if this thing madly charges into torpedoes and dies. Which is the typical fate of a Condorcet. Hold on a second, can we get side-mounted 13s there? Answer is yes! Side-mounted. Good. Good. Oh wait, our engine efficiency is kind of a problem here. Right, so put this funnel back, but then that brings our engines too far forward. Okay, as glorious as this idea is, we're going to have to slide the towers back a bit. Like, this entire area is getting a bit of a redesign. I should really check the armor layout on this thing. 14, 5, 5, 5, 2.5. Okay. Now with the tower sorted, can we maybe if we move these back, we can move the tower forward again to adjust to the halfway offset, and then okay, so (6-inch) with a reduced number of 8.9s. Robo, you're blaming 5s. If right. So let me just get the spelling up for a Condorcet. Okay. Well, good enough for the Condorcet name. It sort of ends with it's C-O-N Dorset. Condorcet. Which, for those of you who are blissfully unaware, Dorset is the county of Britain that I live in. Finland, could you please, stop. I get your point with what you're saying, but in the end of the day, it's my ship. I'm the one who pays if, I made an error in the design. Oh. Well, anyway, with the name that this ship has been given, we all know it's fate anyway. We all know it's fate anyway. There's no, hiding it. Like, there's no hiding it. Once a ship gets named Condorcet, it always ends up being set upon by torpedoes to death. Right. Secondaries, 6-inch. There we go. And we changed from having a foreweight problem to an aftweight problem. No. Foreweight. Foreweight is a lot better than aftweight. Turbines, that all's good. Oh, come on, we had a lot better stuff as Russia during this period. Yes, torpedoes, flash fire, followed by sinking. That's the fate of all three Condorcets, surprisingly enough. And Monroe has also said this as well. It's because he gets a bit arrogant. It's like, oh, it's the Condorcet, it'll be fine. And then, kaboom. Oh, this isn't helping matters, Robbo. We only have cordite. We only have cordite, so yeah. The explosiveness may actually happen. Right, electro-hydro turrets. Coincidence to advanced rangefinders there. 13-inch belts. 4.5. 4 and point in front of that. And 4 and point in front of that. We're overweight, still. 2, 2. Conning tower, who cares about the admirals? And anyway, Condorcet is going to be the flagship of Admiral Robbo in this reality. And so, it doesn't actually need a conning tower. You know what? Seeing as I never really got to explore it much with the French, we're gonna Russians, I mean, we're gonna carry on the artisan capital ships, which means that Condorcet will only be a one-off ship. So, seeing as this Admiral Robbo we're talking about, conning tower has been reduced to 5-inch, sir. So, how do you think of this as your flagship? Let me just give you your flash fire chances. Your flash fire chance is 25% if you get a magazine hit for a flash fire. So you have a bit of a chance of going flash fire. Yeah, not to worry. I did a thing that is normal for you when I reduced your conning tower to It could be worse. I could have done cordite 1. Hold on a second. Electrical turrets increases the flash fire. Advanced hydraulics reduce. Right. You're being given light and reduced shells to reduce your danger. Yep. Oh, by the way, do you want me to increase the speed a bit because you're only going 20 knots? There, you're at your maximum efficient speed now, and hello there, Avocado. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, and yeah. 22.3 is the efficient hull speed on this thing. Now, do you want us to go faster or not? If so, then do these flying too fast, flying too high. He's flying too fast again, he's flying too high, he's flying high, an eye for an eye, lead will never die! Sorry. Burst of the scene, he is a lethal machine, it's bloody April and the tide is turning. Fire at will for us to thrill the kill. Okay, you want speed. And speed you shall get 26 knots. 26 knots. At a reduction to your bulkheads to standard, and you can't go as far. There, Condorcet. Condorcet, the flagship of Admiral Robbo. Now, next up is going to be the flagship of Admiral Avocado, which means... Oh, no, you want a battlecruiser as your flagship? Okay, you get a battlecruiser. Avocado, this is your design. So, we have 14 inches of maximum, but 13 inches are highest Mark III weapon. Yes, you could design one, Finland, but Avocado... yeah, you could design one as well. Which is the better hull form? 90... I picked that hull already. It's got better hull form, slightly better sustained speed, and better stability. Yep, this is the all-round better hull. Yeah, Finland, you'll be designing one after this one. Now, which tower do you want? The ridiculously wide tower that you would need to widen the ship for, the less ridiculously wide tower, or the standard British tower? Bear in mind as well, the stern tower is only the same. Okay, best stat tower, which would be the British one. Anyway, so British. Now, you're gonna make this pretty conventional, so let me guess, 12-inch ABX. That's my guess, not what I'm putting on this thing. ABXY13s, okay. I was wrong with my guess, but that is still somewhat conventional compared to other designs you've made, and especially compared to Admiral Robbo's Condorcet. Yep. There's only one of these. Again, this is Artisan Capital Ship. Right. Let me just place your funnels down, because you're going to need them, avocado, obviously. Right. Semi-oil turbines and stuff, while I await him giving me orders for what to do for the secondary guns. Best optimal speed and maximum range. Okay, optimum hull speed is 28.5. Admiral Robbo, how do you feel that Admiral Avocado is going to be running circles around you before you even get to a battle? Yeah, you didn't, actually. Max crew quarters. You're making this a floating palace. 4 spoilers. Yeah, if it wants more range, then 4 spoilers would actually do. Electro-hydraulic, balanced, shaft. No, we've got only 28k range. Do you want secondaries? Yeah, true, actually. I could make that more accurate. Coal. Yep, you've been given coal, avocado. CS secondaries. And then also your armor layout. And you also have to give this a French name. So then the tired out is accurate. Okay. Nah, we're going to bring you back to semi-oil. We're going to bring you back to semi-oil. It's lighter. So, thanks to the weight, you're okay. But yeah, secondaries and then armor layout. And if you want to as well, you can sort out the shell layout, but I'll just put that as a standard generic thing. I'll put the armor first onto like my standard sort of armor thing for a battle cruiser, so, and then we'll adjust from there with your wants or needs, avocado. I'm going to fix the 4-way offset here. There we go. Okay, 5-inch twins in the barbettes. Triple barbettes behind B turret. Oh. I see what barbette type you mean. Let's see if we can get side barbettes as well, though. No, we can't. 5-inch over like that at the front. And our next turret as well. X turret I don't actually think we have to do as, no, I'm not going to put it on the extended deck there, because we're going to have to fix it at weight offset anyway, so. And then there. Secondaries, you wanted a twin 5-inch at the top. You want a 5-inch at the top, so I'm only going off of as the Admiral requests. Right, and then toolbar bet. Oh, come on. Right. Toolbar bet. Please. Damn it. Can I move you slightly further back? Damn it. Avocado, we have a problem. It won't work. Okay then, I'll take the Condorcets as my flagship, and Robbo, you'll get a ship design on the same hull. Avocado, you're gonna have to either sacrifice a turret on the stern or sacrifice that stern firing secondary. Alright, let's keep the aft normal. Yeah, and then there's your 5-inch firing over the top, and what else is said? Yeah, 5-inch on those toolbar bets, and then did you say for anywhere else? Ah, more on the sides, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, Max sanctifies. Robbo, do you want to know something really funny that happened in class this morning? I got everyone to do the Swedish pagans archipel. You know, like the whoa, whoa. I got everyone in the class to do that. I don't know how, but I was able to get everyone in the class to do it. Right. Caliber of the main guns, they are 13-inch 49s. Make them 55s, if not 50s. Ooh, you want a long-range battlecruiser, do you? 30! They can go to 55s! But now we're going to have to start on the sacrifices somewhere, because, you've got to reduce 2,431 tons of... Yeah, 2,431 tons of weight to get this design to work. Don't worry, I go through this every day. Having to deal with this. YouTube viewers, I do apologise that ship design is taking so long, but that's the figure we're having Q-turn. Then armour, 13 main belt, 6.5 deck, 13-inch main belt, 9.5 main deck. He said 1, but I'm going to give him 1.5 because proto all or nothing, as he always is. And then you wanted 18 on the conning tower, right? 6.5, not 9.5. And you wanted 15 on the conning tower, 5 on the superstructure. 5, 15, 6.5. Okay. Good news, Avocado. You only now need to reduce by 2,000. By 2,207. No, 2,000. You still need to reduce by a bit. Almost 5,000 tons. Oh, I was misreading that end. Yeah, you increased our weight. Can cut range. 3 ticks. And take off a funnel. That should work. Right. And then maybe reduce our full weight offset a bit as well. That should reduce the belt size. Right, so good news there, Admiral. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can put this closer. Good news there, Admiral. With our recent adaptations to our belt, you now only need to reduce by 1,020 tons. I don't know. I'm sorry, but you're going to be stuck in French waters. Don't worry, Avocado. This just means that, there's more chance of your flagship being salvaged if anything goes wrong. Yeah, hopefully. And I could probably increase it with better tech later on down the line. Avocado will be the judge on that. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to give him light shells and light and reduced shells. There. Belt to 12. Okay. And then maybe I can put you back up to standard shells. And normal. Right. Let's see if I can get you back some range. No, we can't. Okay. That's about as good as we can get conventional-wise for you. Name. Name, please. Right on. Right on. We're all set there. Are you happy with your flagship, Admiral Avocado? Standard ratio for the mains. Oh yeah, they are already set at standard. Conquered. Okay, you'll go with Bordeaux for your name. I'll make sure to Q-turret it. Okay. That's your, thing. Okay, Finland. Finland, it's your design time. And then I've got to design a flagship for Robbo with a Q turret. So, yeah. You're either having Dreadnought 2, 1, or the experimental battleships. Oh, Battlecruiser 2. We're going to have 2 battlecruisers that are going to be flagships to people. Okay, we'll leave you battlecruiser if you want to. Use best tower. Again, main guns we have up to 14-inch, but our best mark gun is 13. Funnel on the front tower. I'll do it like that because of weight offset. Yes, you both took your admiral designs and went similar ways. Oh. Right. So you want me to move the Ritter forward. Right. Yeah. There we go. So, although the caliber is only going to be a placeholder, you want a gun there. Yeah. 13-inch twins. Okay. Yep. So there. And I'm guessing AB as well. I'm going to do AB and then you can correct me later if it wasn't actually meant to be AB. Yep. Okay, ship upgrades. I'm guessing you're going to want oil. I'll do that already. Best fuel, 4 spoilers, best engine. I'll put you up to the optimum speed right now, which is 28.5, as we identified from Maxdorf, Maxshaft. Unbalanced. Best steering. I'm going to say best is electrical for us. Alright. Right, best on all that. Double bottom. That charger is safer. Okay. There we go. I'm guessing you... Okay. Fin the ship. Ew. There. The ship is now as skinny as it will ever be in its life. Well, as skinny as it will ever be while it's still above the water, because obviously it could be made thinner with some ways it could sink, but min beam and draft. Yep. Normal quarters, maximum bulkheads. Is range okay for you, or do you want it, Okay, 8.9. I should have known. We got to fit there. We've got to fit there. And we've got one hell of a 4-way offset. Give them the longest barrel. Longest barrel, 12%. 47 caliber guns. Right, I'm going to, for offset reasons, I'm going to move the final one, the rear tower, to... Can I fit more to the side? No. Shift, you stupid... No, you made the ship too thin. Unless, of course, I move this turret very far back and then... Unless I, obviously, like, move this far back and then I can fit a 8.9 on the sides. Right, moving it back. And then... We'll just have it out there, 360able. And then, obviously, your 8.9 inch to the side there. Super duper imposed. I can try, but we're going to run to a problem, I think. Unless, of course, you want to remove one of the... I think you could fit one in the middle. Okay. I guess he was saying it's a joke. In the middle of the ship here. Well, we can fit it, but it will only just be there aesthetically. It'll only be there as aesthetics. It's not, So do you want a gun that's just there for aesthetics and salutes, or... Turn it manually. Nope. Nope. No. We're not getting any better. Got mittens. Why do you just put that randomly there? Avocado? Couple of percent wider. Okay, so from -9 to -7. Marginal difference. Let's try 5. No, 5. There we go, Finn. We've got it. We got it. Now I'm just going to bunch up your A turret a little closer. Reduce your 4-way offset a tiny bit. 10% barrel length. Like, this game is just more akin to sort of the designs of of questionableness than designs of actual meaning something. Right. Awaiting more orders. Awaiting more orders. Put standard ratio for both. Captain Capitalistic. Right. I'm giving you the less explosive cordite. What the right. Heavy shells. Best stereo and radio as well. Avocado, I think he's going mad with power here. Wait, did I say that out loud? You've got an idea. The rear turret and put barbette on the rear. Right on. And then centre line, no, you were 13s, not 12s. And then I'm guessing you want more 8.9 inch because it's you. Oh god, I thought I'd disabled the camera mic. Move the superstructure back. Roger, roger. Hold on a second, we're going to have to remove one of your precious 8.9 inch mounts. I'm sorry, Finland. It had to be done. I'll move the guns there back. No, no, oh fuck, I fucked this up. I fucked this up badly. Oh god, just there. Let me just try and get back to at least some resemblance of where we were. Right. Maybe put the funnel back on the main tower and then move those back, and then 8.9s again. There. Yes. You don't need to type all the time. I still need to go back up and get the spelling for Robbo's name when his battleship comes around. Make it thinner. Six. That's as thin as it can go with those turrets there. Max thinness? You're moving the turrets, okay. Hold on a second, I think I could actually bring them in more amidships, and it works! Oh god. Yeah, this is more crazy than... I call this a crazy design and I have the Chokais. Move the main guns for... We've already got a whole massive full weight offset and you want to make that worse. Good thing this is only artisan capital ship. Okay. Avocado. Front guns backwards. Oh, you're talking about these? What? Oh, 8.9. Right, I'm gonna have to move it forward though to turn it backwards. Oh! You should have been more clear about that from the very start. There we go. Like that next to it. It's going to have to be like this way. It's gone mad with power. No more! I submit! I submit! Oh, you need to be slightly pushed out that direction. No more! No! Oh, God, no. I'm using my powers here. You've been timed out. We're taking back some control here. We're taking back some control here. Later, we're going to take back some control here, and we are going to, make sure that no more of Finland's, crazy design mind gets into this thing. Right. Armor-wise, I'm going to give him 11, 4.2, 4.2, 4.2, 2, 11, 2. And I'm going to make this a little more conventional by only just 1 there. We're overweight anyway. He was going a little too crazy with the design. Right, if I finish this before the 600 seconds are over, then he can't complain. Right, give him good turret armor, good armor there, good armor there. And that can stay. Yeah, give him enhanced loading. Right. We need to lighten the load. No, that's hardly lightening the load. Finn, I apologise about this, but you're going 26.5. Finn, I really greatly apologise about this, but I had to do it. It's for the will of the... It's for my mental sanity. I'm saving my sanity. fast as it can and less armoured. Oh, God. Luckily, it's his flagship. He said as fast as possible, right? 49 knots? No, I won't give him 49 knots. I won't even give him 30. Well, I'll give him 30. There, that's his ship. That's his ship, no more. No more, no less. No more, no less. We're now going on to the flagship of Admiral Robbo. Which the flagship of Admiral Robbo has been given orders of Q turrets must be given to the ship. That'd be a very easy order to comply with. Don't worry, there's always upgrades later on in its life. Just, well, later on into its life. Okay, centerline. I'm gonna give Robbo 12-inch. And Bordeaux was the name he wanted, if I remember correctly, so, oh, we can't give him two Qs yet, so, in place of the 2 Qs that we will be giving him eventually, he'll just get a single Q on a Barbette and wing turrets, which then we can upgrade later. Yeah, Finn was getting a little bit too extreme. And I again apologise about it, but I needed something to abuse my my divine power of moderation for. Okay, the 600 seconds over yet. Right, so he wanted Bordeaux as the name, so I'll just quickly copy Bordeaux, and then Command V, and then capital B, Bordeaux. So yeah, I'm assuming Robbo would want at least some decent stuff on this ship. All he said to me was, make sure it had a Q turret and I trust you to get the rest. Yeah, we can check the turret armor, although to change that it's going to have to be in a refit because the design's already been saved, but we can go back and check the turret armor. Standard, I'll give him capped everything. I'm sorry, Robbo, if you're seeing this again. I'm sorry, I gave you the most explosive layout I could think of. Well, hold on a second. Make this even more explosive. %48% chance flash fire. Let's bring that up, shall we? 63. Oh, just copy and change. Okay. And I'll also have to copy the name then. Robbo, I'm just following your own thing here. If you trust me to get it all right. Right, I'll give his ship a decent amount of armor everywhere to hopefully count. Well, a decent amount of armor, except for the conning tower, because it's Robbo. He hates his conning tower. PC, please respond. PC, please let me go back into dreadnoughts. Yeah, I can see you're the voice of reasoning today. There we go. No, dreadnoughts, don't! I don't want to go through another hours long thing with Finland and having to get a ship designed again. Oh god, program to respond is not responding. Wait for the program to respond! You stupid game. Oh god. This is why I really should get enough. This is why I should really save up my money and get all the waves. Be less screen entertainment, but oh, thank God for that. Right. No, UAD. Please don't do this to me. I've done nothing wrong to deserve all this. Free. And then 10. There. It's not only just UAD, it's my entire PC actually. Oh no! Please tell me that wasn't UAD crashing and that was only just me being forced to Twitch. Save the build and... Oh god. There we go, PC is responding. Somewhat again. There we go. Problemo solved. Okay. 2-inch inner belt. And then inner deck in inch. Casemate armor. 6. 3. Now, Admiral Robbo's design gets priority on being made good because it's Admiral Robbo. He's been my most loyal viewer of all. Oh, hold on a second. I've just realised a massive mistake with this ship that I have not noticed until now. Have you noted the massive mistake yet? If so, you would have noted it by the time I'd fixed it. Right, there we go. The Bordeaux, Admiral Robbo's flagship. And you said you wanted your turret armor checked out. Do you want me to increase the turret armor? It's currently at 9.3. Oh no! Jeremy Clarkson has taken over Emperor of Finland's account! For context, YouTube viewers, if you're watching this part of the episode, which if you are, thank you. Finland has put... I think my genius is almost frightening. Right, let's just round off the armor. Copy, give this thing the name that had the previous one. NDORD. And then the original goes, because this is now copied, so it's save. Okay, so you want the armor rounded off a bit. Finland, we've moved on already. Three, 13, 5, 3, 2. How's that for rounding off your armor? Hold on a sec. Oh, 10 to 10. Okay. 10 to 10. Right on. Now we can move on to the light ships, and with definitely no one in Twitch chat right now really horribly mad at me. We are now on the Strasbourg class, and the Strasbourgs are going to be 9-inch equipped ships. Because 9-inch, and you know me with French armoured cruiser designs on hulls like this. Let's move this tower slightly forward. Maybe give it a smaller one and move it slightly more forward. As how many funnels do you want on this ship? Yes, is my answer. Default answer, French ship. Default answer, yes. On all French ships, your answer to how many funnels do you want should always be yes. With nothing else, just yes. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 funnels. Yep, max range. That's what this thing is going to be given. Now, right, 3-inch, 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 and 3-inch. And then casemates, 2-inch. Thank you. Right. Okay. This is going to be our colony ship then. Oil forced on turbines. Although if I go steam expansion, their range gets increased further. I'm going to say these things are a little classic and they've got steam expansion engines. And they will get updated as soon as gear turbines comes along for gear turbines, but... Or should I not ever do an engine refit to a ship this campaign? Like... be somewhat realistic and not refit my engines. Right, cool. Coincidence and advance. Don't do what? The not ever refit engine thing. And so this is colonizer in French, apparently. So okay, I'll keep with engine refits. This thing is going to have an 8-inch belt. Your preferable speed would be 22 knots. And to gain this, your beam is being reduced. And to gain this, you're being reduced to... No! My 8 funnels! It's now only 7 funnels! No! I wanted the 8 funnel. Never mind, we still have good efficiency. And we have 35,000 kilometers of range. Yes. Now auxiliary engines reduces that to 34, but that's hardly any difference. Two inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, conning tower, 5 inch. Oh, look at that! Extra funnels! Now 9 funnels instead of the 8. How many funnels do you want? Yes. Right, moving on from hilarious jokes. Now this thing, I want to go 25 knots. Which I can easily get with a few sacrifices along the way. That being funnel number 9. Yes, leave that like that. Funnel number 9 is sacrificed. Turbines. Okay. Okay. There. The colonizer class. Heavy cruisers are complete. Now our light cruisers. Yeah, stream latency, it's a damn pain. Yeah, how many funnels did you want on the ship? 5? Okay, miniature Great Eastern there. Not gonna lie. Right. There. Now these are just going to be kept like this, except for that to reduce fall weight a bit. I've just realised I forgot to do the guns and rangefinders and stuff on the colonizers, didn't I? If I did so, please do let me know so then I can drag myself out of the room and then get the firing squad to execute me. I can easily do that. There. There we go. French Navy. Complete. Well, okay, destroyer. Destroyer, and then we can go full out French Navy-ness. Like all my starter destroyers, and, yeah. I'm gonna get complaints to the admirals who, well, the commodores who sail these things, but, do I look like I care for complaints from my commodores? Well, considering the fact I had enough of the complaints from one of my admirals that I timed him out, yeah. I don't care about complaints from my commodores either. But that's what you admirals can get, knowledge in knowing that I get annoyed with you, and when I do so, time you out, but it's the same with the commodores as well. Twin torpedo tube, twin torpedo tube. Good, good. Good enough for baguettes. Right, so we've got 6 baguette. We got 6 baguettes per baguette launcher, so we should be fine. Okay, 33 knots. And, oh god, our destroyers are gonna be given the best name possible. Only the best of my destroyers. Oh god. Let's see if text-to-speech will work and get me baguette. Baguette! Baguette. Yeah, never mind. Text-to-speech isn't working. How do we spell baguette? No. These things are going to be baguette launchers, so, we have to make sure they can launch baguettes. Thank you. Because the baguette launcher won. No, that's baguette launcher. Let's see if text-to-speech will work on my phone. Launcher. A-U-N-C-H. Baguette Launcher 1. And then all our destroyers will be known as Baguette Launcher for the entire... I think I spelled launcher. L-U-A-N-C-H-E-R. I think I spelled that wrong. Oh god. Depending on how many destroyers I make, I'm going to be having to copy and paste Baguette Launcher a lot. and then the number afterwards. And no, we're not having 2 destroyer designs, we're just going to stick with the 1. But yeah, Baguette Launcher, the Baguette Launcher 1. Oh. God. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is going to be a running joke for the entire series, Baguette Launchers. Okay, so Condorcet, which is my flagship, is built. Oh, that original design is gone because we got a more armoured version. Admiral Finland ship, Admiral Robo ship, Admiral Avocado ship, and now a whole 10 of the colonizers, 16 of the light cruisers, and how many times am I going to have to... And Baguette Launcher 1 to 20. Right, so I select the Baguette Launcher part, and it's Control C for copy, Control V 2, Control V 3, Control V 4. We're gonna be here a while. 5, 6, Baguette Launcher 6, Baguette Launcher 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more to go, don't worry. 16, 17, 18, 19, and finally 20. There we go. How much money do we have left? We actually have a lot more money left than I initially thought. I'll do that as designations later on when I start adding designations to ships and then let the ships keep their actual names. But for right now, Baguette Launchers! Baguette Launchers for the win! So the next destroyer class will be Baguette Launcher 21 onward. We're getting bigger destroyers, we're getting bigger light cruisers, we're getting better quality control, we're getting high tensile steel, we're getting the coincidence free soon. Right. Okay, so seeing as we have a lot more money than what I initially thought, six more of you, 6 more of you. French Navy. Okay, so for me, armor forging and the rangefinder. Armor forging, rangefinder, and the boilers. They're the priority on research. Oh, baguette launcher with Roman numerals. Oh. Do you have 15 years to wait while I, do the, the Roman numeraling? And have to figure out what the hell the Roman numerals are again? Because that's how much we've used Roman numerals in maths. I have not needed to use Roman numerals in 12 years. I'm 16, almost 17. 12 years, that would be when I was 4 going on to 5. Yeah. Would be here for a lot longer if I did Roman numerals. Okay, finances. What can go up is the research budget. Research budget and transport budget. Anyway, we'll want me to put on some music quickly. Well, even though Twitch may hate me for it, although, Kill gets away with it, so maybe I might be able to get away with it. Although I won't get away with it on the YouTube end of things, but, Please, Mr. YouTube Copyright Man, don't! Just the class name. Oh, you do the Roman numeral turret names. Ah, me, I do it as ABQX stuff. Or in some cases, I just refer it as ship layouts because people know I'm off the layouts that ship had. French music. The only French music I know is Gojira. Spotify. They're the only French band I know. Well, okay. Only French band that I'm aware is French that I know. I'll add that just in case someone's like, oh, you said you listened to this band beforehand. Like one of those super fans are like, oh, you said you listened to this band beforehand. This band is French and you listen to them. But yeah, Gojira is, I don't know any Frenchmen. I know a couple of Russians, a couple of Ukrainians, a couple of Australians, a couple of Malaysians, quite a few Americans. One of the Americans I know is actually actively in the Navy. If I remember correctly, he's currently deployed out in the Mediterranean. Okay, we're on one of these loading screens, so, yeah. Exit to main menu, then return back into the game. That way. No. Yeah, main menu, then load back in that way. Well, if you're saying for French music, the only French music I know, like I said, is Gojira, which are a French metal band. Which, yeah, could be an idea. Or I could do something completely different. I could actually put on a song which, I have the copyright to, so... Although then, actually thinking about it... No. You know what? I'm just going to go to somewhere in my playlist and just randomly pick a song. So, because probably already with how much of that song I put on, I'm going to get copyright claimed, so... Yeah. But normally when I don't have any stream viewers and I'm playing a game, I do have music on. Sometimes it's 80s pop music from movies like that was, sometimes it's like really heavy metal. And then, one occasion only, it's Lose Yourself. It sucks at detecting foreign songs. I need to test this. I'll test this the true Sabaton fan way. Carlo. Is this the Swede? This is the Swedish version, so I should be fine. Apparently. If not, Sabaton, you'll be getting money off this video alongside Eric Carmen. I know the English lyrics, but I have to actually, I'd have to actually read the Spotify thing. Here. Heaven, say my name when you pray to the sky. See colorless rise. Lend my men to victory. No death commands me, I answer to the Lord. I'm just singing the English lyrics alongside this. Orders question me and die. What I say was said in heaven, and so it shall be done. YouTube users, if this gets cut out, it's only just loading screens. My time is now, I'm chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the sky. See colorless rise. Lord, my protector, make him bow to my will. To the sky, see colorless rise. Up to the sky, see colorless rise. This bit's the same in the English and Swedish versions. All the Southern's mine, there's no stopping me. All over Europe, my will be questioned by none. Only seeking to me that is my decree. My will be done. Okay. Avocado. Has Twitch caused me copyright issues yet? I can actually check in there. No current claims. Woohoo. I'm going to have to probably wait until after the stream is done. What? Did it... Stream is done. Did it, do the whole change the song thing to just some generic music? or something. Like it did to Metallica one time when Metallica did a live stream playing their own music. At least Metallica doing a stream for their own music was getting the copyright from it anyway, so... Six large centerline guns. 6 large centerline guns. Which means we have a bit of a refit needed for the Bordeaux. Admiral Robbo's flagship is going in for the first ship in the refit. Money glitch. Why are you wanting me to try and do a money glitch? Believe it or not, Admiral Robbo's ship is getting a rebuild more than a refit, because it's obviously going to be it's obviously going to have another Q turret added into place. If able. Right. Robbo, I'm doing this for the greater good of the Q turret conundrum. As you can see here, when you watch this back, if you watch this back, I'm doing this for the greater good of the Q turret. Right, do we have a smaller secondary tower than that? Yeah, I have one that can fit further back. That's really about it. Right. For the Q-turret conundrum! And beyond. It works at that angle! UAD logic, it works at that angle, but doesn't work if I fully centerline it. Or, maybe I could move these back and getting maybe the tower. No, it's not going to be the tower that's going to be going down. Right. We're sort of cheesing UAD here to the maximum amount of cheesing of the system I can do. Yes! And it's only going to take 2 months! Right. Now I can fix our aft weight. There we go. Robbo, your ship has been upgraded. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll make Bordeaux a little less explosive now. I was able to get it, as you could obviously tell, and also, this, my friends, is the end of our time together tonight. Well, this afternoon / tonight, but... Well, for you it's this morning, Avocado, so, yeah. Yeah, I better stop, actually, so then you can just willingly pass out now without, worrying. It's because usually when you're saying all this and stuff, it's morning for you by this point. It's like gone midnight, which then means it's morning. That's what I was saying of morning, but... But yeah, Bordeaux is being refit for 2 turns. You know what? No, actually, I'm not yet going to submit my use of the 1 allowance of multiple capital ship class I'm allowed, and that's going to be the end of this stream. Avocado, I hope you enjoyed. YouTube viewers, I hope you enjoyed. Finland, I'm not fixing that ship to the way you want it. Okay. Any other messages I need to send out? No. Nothing that I can think of. Yeah. Have a nice morning nap, Avocado, and yeah. Hopefully I'll be streaming earlier tomorrow. But, okay. Anyway, so I was going to say.